No, you got it set up.
Huh?
You had it set up. You're right on.
Lucky.
Don't move.
Yeah, don't move.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I first want to thank Joni Park for her service and long dedication to the town. Though she's leaving the Board of Selectmen, I'm sure she's not retiring from the scene, and I expect we'll call upon her again for her service. I'd also like to thank Judy Heisey not only for her kind words tonight, but for being there, being a mentor and a friend. Thank you, Judy. And I want to thank all of you for your support tonight. I've lived in Brookfield for 28 years. During that time, the Democrats are a relatively small group in town. We've been continuously involved making positive contributions to the community. From George Brown to Chip Brown, we've contributed to significant improvements in the quality of life, continuously held fast to our ideals and dedication to working for the good of all the people of Brookfield, making this a great place to live, a great place to raise a family, and educate our children. In doing so, we've never made partisanship part of our agenda, and we've demonstrated that again today by putting forward a slate based on competence and commitment to the community, not party. And I'm proud and honored to be a part of that slate. I've been asked why, after 8 years, I'm returning to run for elective office. The answer can be told in 3 numbers. I want you to remember this, and I want you to be able to tell your friends and neighbors. 4.5 million, 2.5 million, 400,000. Okay. When I left the Board of Finance 8 years ago, under the leadership of Bill Davidson as chair, we had built the town's fund balance up to $4.5 million. Now it's around $2.5 million, down $2 million. When I left the Board of Finance 8 years ago, under the leadership of Bill Davidson, we had increased our investment in capital in roads and buildings to over $2.5 million annually. And of that, about $1 million of it went into roads. This year, the budget calls for less than $400,000 in investment in roads. And you should look around the community and look at the roads and see, what did we get for the money? Where did it go? I mean, our roads are crumbling, and our buildings, are in need of great maintenance, and our facilities are padlocked for lack of maintenance. The fact is that the people we entrusted to run our community have failed us. We need a new direction. We need leaders with true vision, with demonstrated competency, and an ability to do the things we say we can do. We don't need the same people who have failed us for the past 8 years as to be the top elective officers in the town. We need Bill Davidson, and we need Howard Lasser. So as we leave here tonight, we need to leave with a commitment to talk to our friends and our neighbors. We need to remind them of the stakes that are involved. We need to tell them that the priorities, that the time to get involved is not in May when we vote on a budget, but in November when we elect the people who set the priorities. We need to get people to reach down to the bottom of our ticket and support the candidates for the Board of Finance, the Board of Ed, and our land use commissions. We need to elect a team that will move Brookfield forward. Thank you.